Hey there, I'm Adam. Today we're going to go over some of the things that I like to put in a hunting pack. This is not an all-encompassing list, but more of the creature comforts that I like to pack on a day trip to make sure that I stay comfortable, to make sure if I harvest an animal that comes out of the backwoods responsibly. So that's what we're going to focus on today. First thing that I'd recommend, early season, Butt game bags. These reduce bacteria growth. They have a special coating on them to make sure that there's no bacteria on there. The flies stay away from it. That's the first thing I'm going to put in my pack. Going to put it right in the bottom of the pack because there's more than likely I'm not going to have to use this right away. Field dressing gloves. One of the worst feelings in that backcountry is when you've harvested an animal, you've quartered out your animal, but now you're just covered. Field dressing gloves, ones that go all the way up to your elbow. You don't want to have to pack out another 6, 8, 12 miles just covered in this stuff. There's other options available for game bags, late season game bags. We recommend Alaska game bags. These are reusable. Two different knife options that I would recommend personally. We have the tagged out from Benchmade. If you are like me, you don't want to have to sharpen a blade while you're out in the backcountry. Just be one and done on these guys. This is sharpened at a 14-degree angle to make sure that you do not have to sharpen this while you're in the backcountry. The other option are the replaceable blade razors from Outdoor Edge. If you're also like me and don't like to sharpen a blade when you're in the backcountry, pack an extra 6 blades with you if it goes dull. Change it out, you're done. Go get more replaceable blades if you end up getting more than one animal that year. On to the creature comforts for yourself while you're out in the backcountry. I always pack my jet boil, boil a little bit of water. I pack a breakfast, and then if I'm out there long enough, I'll pack a lunch or a dinner. These are the Chad Mendez meals found at Murdoch's. I'm going to throw those both in the bag right on top because I can guarantee you an hour into that hike, I'm probably going to be hungry because I'm looking forward to this meal all day. More from Mountain Ops. If you need a snack, if those 2 meals aren't enough, Mountain Ops will give you all the supplements that you need. Say you're halfway through your day and you just need a little bit of a boost. We're going to point you in the direction of Mountain Ops again. I think this has around 200 milligrams of caffeine. I think that's around 5 cups of coffee per dose. Pour one of those in your Nalgene, shake it up, go to town. You're going to love it. I always recommend putting a trauma kit in your pack. I've ran into people in the backcountry that had just got done processing their game. That knife slips, hits them in the hand, and now all of a sudden they have nothing to put on it. This is the quick clot bandage. Throw that on there, throw a little gauze on there. These are all available through Adventure Ready medical kits. You can get your ibuprofen, your acetaminophen in these. Just so your day's not ruined from little things like that. Super lightweight, throw those right in the top of the pack. I don't want to have to dig for that if I need it. Also going to recommend wet wipes in the backcountry in case you got to do the deed back there. You don't want to be caught without these. Also recommend 2 Nalgene bottles, 32 ounces. Pack as light as you can. I recommend the white water bottles. Going to stick those in the sides. Most of the time you're not going to get cell phone reception out there. I recommend the Garmin InReach. This will give you signal pretty much anywhere in the world. Moving on to bear deterrence. I know this is a very controversial subject on what you should use for bear deterrence. Today we're gonna recommend bear spray today. I'm gonna put that right on the side holster over here. Make sure that's always available. One of the worst things that can happen while you're out there, you step in a puddle, your boots get wet, your socks get wet. Always pack that extra pair of socks. That's gonna go right there in the top. I do not wanna have to dig for that if I need it later. Your trusty headlamp, we recommend anything from Black Diamond. This is their icon. Gonna throw that in the side pocket right back there. And that pretty much wraps up anything that you need to stay comfortable in the backcountry. What you just saw me load into was the Badlands 2200. For me, this is the absolute perfect day pack that you can get because it just fit every single thing that we just talked about for creature comforts. And on top of that, it doubles as a meat hauler. With this bag, unbuckle some of these things, unzip the bottom, pull out that handy dandy bright orange. What you'll end up doing is packing all your game right in there. I'm going to utilize this to kind of show you what that's going to look like. Pull it up, wrap your buckles around it, and just like that you'll have the ability to pack out your quarters on top of everything that you packed in. Might have to make a couple trips, but it's still better than hanging it over your back.